It's a well, it's a pleasure to have you. If you've got anything to add, please do so. We're just looking into the FTX situation now. But Chris, I think Chris, you were speaking. Go ahead, man.
I just would really like to know why they flipped all that tether to die, though, and what's up with all these shit coins being flipped on the dexes, and when we're gonna just let Doge save all of us. I'm just not really sure what's happening right now.
Doge to the moon.
No
I knew you
fucking
were gonna
way.
say
No
that.
way. No
Are
way.
you
Oh
in a
my
car? Where
god.
the fuck
Here
are
we
you,
go.
man? I hear a lot of background noise from you.
I mean, I think so. So, I mean, don't bet the farm on Doge, but I'm working hard on the Doge front.
How
Holy shit.
what's your take right
Frank, are you
now?
serious right now, Frank?
How guys? How I would ask Elon question. How fucked are we in crypto? Would love your take on it. It's been the question I've been asking every panelist because it just keeps getting worse and worse every passing minute. And the guys here looking on chain, and every 5 minutes is breaking news.
Well, I'm not the expert on crypto, um, but I think there probably is a future for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Doge. I can't really speak to the others, but if you've got, uh, you know, one of those three in a cold wallet, not in an exchange, I don't know. My guess is it works out well. Um, Maybe some of the others too, but I don't know about the others.
Yeah, I just got crypto.com on stage. There's a lot of concerns now around exchanges and their liquidity. Like if FTX, the second biggest exchange, got screwed, I want to get more insight from other exchanges and how screwed they are, whether they messed around with user funds. So crypto.com, since you accepted to come on stage, how bad is this?
I can't say anything. I just wanted to be on a live with Elon Musk.
Ah, bro, we're hoping now suddenly now Elon
Come on.
now look, I've been trying to get information from every exchange for the last 3 days. We had one person come on stage yesterday who was a senior person at a top exchange, and then the tweet about them went viral. They came on stage. While on stage, just for everyone listening, while on stage, they were getting threatened to stop speaking. The poor lady who's been in the space for many years. And now that Elon's here, exchanges want to come up and suddenly they want to be clear on the situation. So it's just a bummer about the lack of transparency right now.
So I've
Is
got one question.
crypto.com cloud
I would love
farming
to hear.
Elon Musk right now?
I don't know,
So,
bro.
so
Actually,
Elon,
I have a legit
any
question. Hold on,
any
I have a legit
details you
question.
could share
Oh,
about
sorry.
the potential SBF Twitter partnership, how that went down, was anything misreported, so on. What was that like?
Well, there really wasn't any SB Twitter partnership. Um, to be honest, I've never heard of him. But then, like a ton of people were telling me he's got, huge amounts of money that he wants to invest in a Twitter deal. And I talked to him for about half an hour, and I know my bullshit meter was redlining. So I was like, this dude is full of shit. That was my impression. And so then I was like, but everyone, including major investment banks and everyone, were saying, we're talking about him like he's walking on water and has $1 zillion. And I'm like, that's not my impression. And my prediction to the investment banks, which some of it is in, got you've seen on text because it was in a court case, was that that dude is just, there's something wrong, and he does not have capital, and he will not come through. That was my prediction, and that is definitely what happened. So I don't know. Yeah.
Good.
I have a question
Elon,
here.
as somebody who's dealt with so much controversy and bad news and stuff like that, through your whole career, what should the crypto community like? What's the way to pivot and rebuild from this? How do we project ourselves through this? Like, what would you recommend anyway?
Well, hmm.
Would you agree
I do
that
actually
people
think that
should?
I do
Would
think
you
crypto
agree,
has a.
Elon, that people should get out of exchanges and be in charge of their own crypto because we've had so many cases
Yes.
now where people are losing their stuff because of dishonest people.
Yeah, I mean, as the saying goes, not your wallet, not your, not your keys, not your wallet. So like you really do want to just keep a cold wallet, not at an exchange. It's just I mean, listen, this is just this blockchain is a ASCII string with a, just a long ASCII string, and do you want your ASCII string? Do you want to control your ASCII string? So just don't put it in somebody else's hands. If you like if you want to get that ASCII string back, then you want to, with this thing called the wallet. You want to control the password to it, not someone else. Yeah.
So
Okay.
Elon,
so why don't we just recommend to everyone right now, if you have your crypto sitting in an exchange, withdraw it.
The rule that
Yes.
I make is if you have more than
Yes.
$150 in crypto, you can afford a $150 ledger.
so the
Yeah.
another
I have a
question I
question.
just
Oh,
No,
quickly before you go, Frank. Go ahead,
like
Elon.
no, no, I would reaffirm that, which is to say that if you have crypto, you should have it in a directly accessible cold wallet. Like uh, not in an exchange. That would be wise, I think.
Is
Um,
Twitter looking at launching a crypto wallet?
That was my next
well, we're
question.
looking at a lot of things, but it's a crypto wallet is not soon. But I mean, maybe something down the road would be open to it. But right now, Twitter's just got to you know get the basics right. Um, so
By the way, I
I
just
think
wanted to thank you. I had the biggest laugh yesterday with all of these corporates tweeting out honest shit. I had the best fun of my life. So thank you very
and
much
just
for that.
a quick shout out. By the way, Elon, just a quick shout out. This space, which is obviously on Twitter, is a perfect example of the power of citizen journalism. We were breaking news here, and then 5 minutes later, 10 minutes later, Bloomberg or CoinDesk was reporting the story. So, what's your thoughts on Twitter's impact on citizen journalism and the impact of citizen journalism on crypto?
yeah, no, I totally agree. So it's like I think we want to just elevate the voice of the people, who often, if they're directly involved in something, have a better understanding of the situation than a journalist who doesn't understand the space and actually isn't there and isn't super familiar with it. And I think